Hello friends, my name is Theo, and today in this unfortunately relevant Mr. Media tutorial, we are going to be taking a look at how to conceal people's identity in footage by blurring or masking out their faces. So we've got this nice footage of the two lovely ladies dancing, and let's say we didn't get a release from them for this, so we'll need to conceal their identities. And we can do this by adding a new serial node with Alt-S. You can also go up to Color, Nodes, Add Serial Node, or right-click, Add Node, Corrector. And then we can go into our Windows tab and add a new circle window. If you really want to save time, you can hit Alt-C and that creates a new node with a circle qualifier already in it. But, that's a little advanced. So now we can go ahead and click and drag this window over on top of our subject's face and size it down just by using those little control handles that are on our GUI window. And now that's looking pretty good. And then in order to make this follow her as she moves, we can go to our Tracker tab, make sure that we have Perspective 3D turned off. You can leave it on, but I just think it doesn't really help most of the time for stuff like this. And it just slows things down. And then we can hit track forward or Control-T on your keyboard, Command on a Mac, and then track backwards, Alt-T on Windows, Option-T on a Mac. And now you can see as we play this through, our window sticks right to our subject's face, and that's great. So now we've got a couple different ways that we can conceal her identity. We can blur this out a couple different ways, or we can just totally mask it out. So here, the first way to blur this out is the easiest. Just go over to our blur tab and raise this radius up until you're satisfied. So that's looking pretty good. It's a pretty nice sort of subtle way to make things happen. Another way to do this is go over to your Open Effects tab and then drag in the mosaic blur. And that's got its own sort of vibe here, depending on what you're going for. And then the last most common way is just, if you want to completely conceal your subject's identity, just go over to curves and bring this top one all the way down and totally black it out. And now there's no way any algorithm can get any sort of facial information from that. And now if you have two subjects like we do here, it's very easy. You can just go back to your Windows tab, click Create Another Circle, and see it automatically makes another circle for us here. Drag this over just like we did before and do the same process of sizing it down to about where we want it. And then going over to our Tracker tab and Control-T to track forward or click the little button. And then Alt-T to track backwards or click the little button. And now that's looking pretty good. You see if it sort of wavers off some, we can change to frame mode in here. This will let us add keyframes. So maybe here we can move it. You see it adds a little keyframe down here. Go back to our first frame, have it follow along some. And now as we play through, it sticks a little bit better. Also, if you want to change transform information over the whole time, you can just go to Clip. And then this one, we can maybe make it like a little bigger. And now you see it doesn't add a keyframe and it just applies that through the whole thing. And now once again, since we have both these on the same node, we can just reapply our blur. And now it happens to both of them. So just that easy. You can go through and conceal people's identity. So feel free to go out and video whatever you want and then just take care of it in post. So hope this helped out. Once again, I've been Theo with Mr. Media. Have a great day and I will see you next time. Bye.